Hey there, everyone, and welcome to Wellness Wednesday. This Wellness Wednesday was actually recorded and posted on Friday, but hey, life happens, and that's just what happened this week. I'm your host, Carrie Donahue. I'm your health and wellness coach. I am not a certified fitness instructor. I am not a psychologist. I am not a nutritionist. I am not in any way qualified to give you specific advice. If you need specific advice, please seek out a professional. However, I have gone on my own health and wellness journey, and I have researched a lot of things and implemented a lot of things, and that is exactly what the purpose of these videos are for, is to inform you about what I have tried myself and what I have found success with. So this week, yesterday was Valentine's Day. The day before, when I was supposed to be doing this video, was my husband's deployment day, and here we are on Friday. And I've had actually some other customers who have experienced some issues with time management. Okay, and so I'm gonna give you guys a little bit of tough love today. I'm gonna give you guys some instruction on time management, and I'm not going to sugarcoat it, because I was exactly where you are probably at this time. So I know what it's like to have a severe lack of time management, and I know what it's done for me to have great time management. So I want to instruct you guys a little bit on this today. So here's my first bit of tough love. Okay, you're either not getting the things done that you think you should be getting done because either A, they are not a priority, there's something else you're prioritizing over it, or B, you suck at time management. I'm just going to be frank. And you're struggling with that, and so you have no idea how to get in the things that you say you want to do because you just don't know where those hours are going to come from. So I need you guys, if this is something that's a priority for you, if you feel as though you're floundering, you're struggling, you're barely catching up breath, and you're drowning in the weight of your day, then you need to get a planner. And you don't have to. Yes, did I learn this because I decided to become an entrepreneur and I needed to have time management in order to get any sort of work done? Absolutely. If I had discovered this when I was just a stay-at-home mom and that's all that I was doing, it would have greatly improved my day anyway. So if you want to be the best at anything, if you want to be the best stay-at-home mom, if you want to be the best wife, if you want to be the best entrepreneur, if you want to be the best at whatever day job you have, if you want to be the best, daughter, if you want to be the best anything, you need to have good time management. So you need to get yourself a planner. Okay, this is called the Panda Planner. I don't know if you guys can see the embossment on there, the Panda Planner. There is a self planner. What is it called? Crap. My coach uses something called, I think, the self planner. You can look it up on Amazon. But find a planner that's going to give you the ability. I don't know if you guys can see it here, but there's little half-hour slots over here. Okay. The ability to write out exactly what you're doing throughout the day. This also has an awesome weekly section. So this is where you plan out a week. And then it has the monthly section where you can plan out, more general things for your month. I still use, my husband and I still use our little calendar that's, calendar app that comes with the phone. So when we're out and about and we're scheduling things, or, for example, I get with a customer and I say, hey, do you want to chat tomorrow at 10 a.m.? I put it in that calendar. So that way it's there. And then every morning the very first thing I do after I pray is I open up this and I sync the day with what I see on my calendar on my phone, and I write down what I'm going to be doing. And it's so funny because I actually just got done I'm rereading a book called Get Over Your Damn Self. You guys should check it out. I'm rereading a book, Get Over Your Damn Self, and I just listened to the chapter about planning and about how she has every Sunday night, she has 15 minutes. She sits down with her husband, and they're called traffic meetings. So where they sync their calendars and they make sure their kids are being picked up at different activities. And, you know, they sort of say, okay, these are my priorities. These are my priorities. Where do we also need to make sure that all of this other stuff gets done? Who needs to do it and whatnot? And then every night before bed for 5 minutes, she plans out specifically her next day. I do it first thing in the morning. You can do it, you know, the last thing you do before you go to bed, whenever your brain is actually functioning at its highest. I don't function at all at night. I just don't. And I know I've said this. I mean, I get up just like you guys, where I'm sort of like groggy and like, sort of like making it through. But I go in the bathroom and I down my caffeine and I come in here and I pray, so that by the time I'm actually scheduling my day, I've got a handle on things. So, but anyways, you guys need to be planning out all of your half hours. Why? Because this little baby is going to keep you accountable. I can't tell you. I mean, I literally go back to it throughout the day, throughout my work day, and I'm like, did I get those things done that I said that I was going to get done, like 9:30, 10 o'clock, 10:30? Or am I falling behind? And where do I need to tighten up ship and get things done and not be lollygagging on Facebook or on Instagram, right? Because that can be the tendency. I would drown, literally, I would drown just as a stay-at-home mom before I became an entrepreneur. I would drown because I would literally be reacting to my day. I would be reacting to what would happen. And I understand. I mean, with a 2-year-old, a lot of it is reactionary. And no 2 days are going to look alike. But you can sort of see what these priorities are. Priority, get my kid fed. Priority, get myself fed. Priority, get my workout in. Priority, you know, make sure he takes a nap. Whatever it is, you've got priorities that generally will happen at the same times throughout the day, right? And then you need to fit those other things that are priorities for you in around them. And you need to put them on your calendar. And you need to work towards actually getting that calendar, that day, done. Because that's how you're going to see success. And if you find, I mean, there's a whole chapter in this book that I just read, Get Over Your Damn Self, because you will probably likely have to find out those things that are not as much of a priority and cut some in order to get things in there that you say you want to do in your day. But until you have it laid out for you in a planner, you're never going to know. It's just not going to make sense to you. It's just going to be this like stuff floating around in your head that by the time you get to the end of your day and you have, you know, a moment to breathe and you're like, crap, I didn't get this done or this done or this done. I literally put laundry in my planner or I forget to do it. Okay. And I would get to the end of my day as a stay-at-home mom and just be like, oh, where did my day go? What did I even do? What was going on? I didn't get the 3 loads of laundry done that I clearly was at home all day to do because I didn't remember. Because I was like, you know, Caden was extra clingy. Well, he could be extra clingy and I could still get the laundry done if I had remembered, if I had put it in a planner to do. Okay. She also talks about, by the way, this is her name is Romy Newstad, I think is the author of the book, Get Over Your Damn Self. She talks about natural biorhythms. Okay. So there are natural periods of the day, and for everybody it's different, natural periods of the day where you're going to be like a rock star, and other natural periods of the day where you just sort of like mellow out and nothing high energy is going to come out of you because you're just not high energy at that time. And so you got to figure out those natural biorhythms and decide what really needs to get done when I've got this kind of insane energy. So if you are running your own business from home, you need to get your income producing activity, IPA, done during those high intensity times. You need to be talking to people during those high intensity times. You need to be doing videos at those high intensity times. I couldn't do this right before lunch because I naturally start to like get really tired and laggy and gross right before lunchtime. So between 11 and 12, this is not the right time for me to be doing these videos. The right time for me to be doing these videos is right after lunch, where my energy is naturally picked up. My belly is full. I'm feeling great. I'm feeling, like the blood is flowing again in my body. And I know for some people that's not the case. For some people, they're the ones that need the siesta right after lunch. They're the ones where all the blood flow goes to their stomach and there's nothing left over for them to like actually carry on good conversations with people. Well, apparently that's not my case. Apparently all the blood flows to my stomach, but then it starts pumping it around the rest of my body and I get these like, this natural energy high, right? So you need to figure out when those times are so that you better plan your day. So, here's where I'm going to have some tough love. If you're saying if it doesn't get done first thing in the morning, then it doesn't get done at all, then you need to plan your day. I'm just being totally honest. You can't live your life saying, well, if it doesn't get done now, then, I'm total shit the rest of the day. Like that, that doesn't work. No, that doesn't really work. You need to be able to plan the things you need. Like, so let's just say apparently the morning is your high energy time, that time where you're more motivated to do things. Then you need to plan those things that you need more motivation for in the morning. But then you need to plan the mundane things that don't need to get done here for the rest of your day. And then you need to revisit your planner throughout the day and say, be real honest with yourself. I still have stuff to do. I need to get my butt off Facebook. I need to get my butt off Instagram. I need to get my butt off the couch in front of the TV watching that show for like the 10th time that I've watched it. And do the things that I have planned for my day so that I feel accomplished at the end of the day. You're going to feel tired. You're going to feel exhausted. Everybody does. You're going to feel tired and exhausted if you don't get stuff done. You're going to feel tired and exhausted if you do get stuff done. But you're going to have this overwhelming sense of, dang, I did well today if you can plan your day and stick to it. So that is my tough love for you guys today. I hope you take it to heart that this is totally, literally in your best interest and that I'm only sharing stuff with you that I have implemented in my life and that has made a profound difference in how I feel at the end of each day. Like, dang, I'm tired. But it's because I did amazing things today. It's because I talked to amazing people today. It's because I got my workout in first thing in the morning, even though Caden decided to wake up over an hour early. It's because I did all of these things that I had planned to do that needed to get done today. And I feel accomplished now. And I can go to bed. And man, I sleep like a baby because I feel like I'm good, like I'm done. I'm done. I got in a good day. I can sleep like a baby now. So anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this. I hope you found some help from it. If you have questions, by all means, post them in the comment box and I will try and answer as much as I can. If I need to do another video on it, I absolutely will. I don't have a problem with that. So definitely post your comments and your questions so that I know how I can better serve you and better help you in the planning of your day, week, month, year, life, so that you can become literally the rock star, whatever it is you are, stay-at-home mom, CEO of your own business, waitress, whatever you do. Whatever you do, you can be a rock star. So I hope you guys enjoy this, and I will see you guys next Wednesday. And let's just hope it actually makes it onto the Wednesday, right? Like I said, life happens, but I planned Wednesday accordingly. I said, you know what? My husband's deploying. I am not doing a Wellness Wednesday video. It just wasn't my priority. See how this works? Okay, so I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.